live. I think this is live. I should be going live in a second. Gonna wait for this to show up for me. I definitely told it to start streaming. Okay. Let's maybe reload my channel, see if it pulls up. Alright, here we go. Okay. Discord. Alright, so essentially what we're going to do is I'm going to run through the setup verbally for Blindfolded Ganondorf, but I have to go through horseback first, so we're going to do that real quick. And this is probably not optimal, but I find it easier to actually lag behind Ganondorf a little bit here so that I can see where he's going. So if he does something like that, then I can aim Zelda at him. It doesn't always work. So like there, I knew where he was going because I was far away enough where I could see his trajectory. Looks wrong. Alright, so I'm going to do this a couple times with the monitor not off so that I can see the game. And then I'll try to explain it that way, and then I'll do it a few times with the monitor off to show how it works. Although I'm not the best at it at this point, but anyways. So basically after this text you want to hold A because there's input buffering in HD, and you want your sword away for the setup because this relies on target rolling, which requires that your sword be put away. You're supposed to kick me. See, that's not supposed to happen. Like, this happens sometimes, but usually if he kicks you like that... Huh. Wait, have I been doing this wrong the entire time? There we go. So you want him to kick you like that, so you can get that. Unfortunately, he's too close to the wall right now, so this would be like a problem one. And I would just be rolling past. But yeah. This is pretty consistent. I guess I'll keep this going because he'll hop back up. So essentially, what you want to do here is you target roll, he'll boot you. And then, like, if he boots you, which normally he does if you target roll to him, he'll boot you again if you just target roll immediately after, which is what you want. So, you target roll, boots you, immediately target roll, untarget, get out your sword, do a jump slash quick spin. I'm gonna do it a few more times. And they actually chain pretty well with one another, generally speaking. I'll do it. On back up. So basically, after getting a jump slash quick spin on him, you can usually just like roll up, he'll boot you pretty quickly, and then you get to do it again. Alright, let's try that again. So the important thing then is really getting the first one, and that can be annoying. Usually if you get the first one it works correctly, but not always. It's not perfectly consistent. Alright, so I'm gonna do horseback again, unfortunately. But yeah, since this utilizes target rolling, you don't have to like guess where he's gonna be or wait for chances, so it's a little bit more consistent and fast than doing that. And it's very unlikely that you game over if you do this method. Unlike, if you're doing the chance method, then if you get unlucky, you game over. So horseback cannon's just normal horseback cannon. It's nothing new. Alright, so around here's where I would turn my monitor off during the run for Blindfolded Ganondorf, if the incentive gets met. And essentially you just span through his text. There's like 3 text boxes, it's nothing crazy. Or 4, I guess. I'm not sure that spanning through actually makes them any faster. But yeah, so if you hold A, then you'll put your sword away automatically. And you want to wait until this first part repeats itself and gets onto the second note to start rolling. And if you do that right, then you won't side hop. Okay, that was bad. See, I keep side hopping on accident, and that's the one annoying thing with this trick. You gotta be kind of fast with getting your quick spin in the air, but you can't be too fast. So something like that. And obviously it's not perfect, but that's something I could do pretty easily, blindfolded. And even if it's not consistent, like all of those inputs I would have been able to do. And you can kind of tell where you are most of the time. So let's do one more time. But yeah, basically the music, it goes like bum 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 bum. So halfway through there, you've finished one verse, and when I talk about the second verse, it's like the second half of that, and it's the bum bum, the second note there. You should be putting your sword away automatically at that point. So like right after that, you can let go of A and then start target rolling. And it's pretty consistent. I mean, I'll usually get in under a minute. And best case scenario, you get in like 25 seconds. As opposed to the 13 you normally take. But the good thing is you don't usually die with this one. That's the main thing. Because if you die, you respawn with about 3 hearts, and then it makes it just much harder to pull off. I mean, you could probably still use this method with 3 hearts, but wouldn't be as consistent. Alright, so we knock him down again. I'll do a blind one next, I think. So I could show off a couple blind ones, maybe get a perfect blind one, I don't know. Although I've yet to get a perfect not blind one using blind strats. You know, I should, like, actually, I heard that, the Twilight Princess community was having somebody, do a run of this game. Like, I don't remember what completion level, but this would be a good way to deal with Ganondorf, is to essentially do this strat. So he'll boot me. And if I hadn't side hopped, that would have worked. So now I'm just gonna... If I were blind, I would be rolling around trying to get him to hit me. But yeah, since I'm not blind, I'm just gonna fast forward to that. Okay. So... yeah, the worst thing that can happen is basically that you side hop or don't get the end of the quick spin. Alright, I'm gonna do one blind just to show it off. Gonna minimize the thing that shows my stream and then turn off my monitor once I get there. And obviously you can do finishing blow at the end. But I'm just not doing that right now to save time on resets. Do this over and over again. I hate horseback cannon so much. Like, if you miss the thing at the beginning, which doesn't happen often, but it happens, you have to get him to miss you again. Which, luckily, I got him to do it there, but that was so lucky. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I did not say that this was a horseback cannon showcase where I played decently against horseback cannon. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off my monitor. So again, there's a music cue for when you can roll to get the timing right on the first one, because he doesn't boot you on the first one and it messes it up a little bit. But the fastest way to deal with that is to basically just time it right in the beginning. So now he's gonna talk to us. Just advance to the second text box. There's the third one, and then the fourth one doesn't actually make a noise, I guess. So now the shield comes up, and then the music will start playing. We hear the one verse, and then we start moving on the second verse. Okay, so that happens sometimes. If he doesn't go for the boot, he'll go for a chance. So basically... there we go. I don't know why he jumped away. There we go. Yeah. So there you go, so something like that, essentially. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the home menu and do that one more time. I might be going, you might have to like wait a little bit longer to roll up to him for the boot. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't messed around with this quite enough. But there's probably a way to manipulate him into getting him to do boot most of the time. Because if he doesn't boot, then the thing is a bit messed up. Oh, good grief. My monitor doesn't want to turn back on. It keeps messing with me today. Come on. so stupid. It doesn't have actual buttons. It has like a touchpad that's supposed to be sensitive, but like never works. Come on. Good grief. Whatever. We'll watch off of OBS to do horseback. So like slightly behind, that's fine. I need to figure out what the hell's wrong with my monitor. It's very annoying. The wire is probably bent or something. Wow. He totally juked that. Alright, there's a hit. Wow. Wow. That was just unlucky. Oh, get back here. Oh, do this to me. Are you kidding? There we go. That was a really pathetically bad horseback cannon. Alright, so now I'm gonna go blind again. Do this one more time. Just to make it clear exactly how this works. You know, if you roll up and he doesn't boot you, you can probably just roll past him. But yeah. And that is how you do it perfectly blindfolded. So there you go. I didn't see any of that last one. But yeah, the setup's pretty consistent. If it doesn't work perfectly when you want it to, you can still get it to work decently well. So yeah, there you go. Alright, I think I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish here with this. So, see ya.